Hello all you wonderful people, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm bringing to you something really fun and really exciting, and I was really pumped to do this video. So today, continuing with our makeup games, I'm bringing to you another makeup challenge. And this makeup challenge is called Makeup Bingo. And if you don't know what Makeup Bingo is, you basically take an eyeshadow palette which has a bunch of eyeshadows in it, and then you mark them rows and columns, and then you basically pull out a number and then mark it as rows and columns in your eyeshadow palette, and wherever you get a bingo, you use those shades to create an eyeshadow look. And you can basically pull out any extra things like an eyeshadow base or an eyeliner or anything of your choice. And my palette of choice today is of course Emilynoel's The Wands palette. I absolutely love this palette. I've done and I have played with this palette so much. I have a dedicated video where I create 4 looks using this palette, but you know, in that video I basically chose shades that I wanted to create a look with. But today we're gonna have fun. I don't know what numbers I'm gonna pick out. I don't have anyone here who'll help me pick out numbers for my palette bingo. So jiska koi nahi hota, uski Siri hoti hai. So I'm gonna ask Siri to pick out numbers for me. Isn't that fun? So to mark my eyeshadows, I actually have dal. So to mark my eyeshadows, I couldn't find anything that would, you know, look beautiful and pretty and help me mark my shades that I pick out during palette bingo. I am going to use lentils basically to mark my eyeshadows. So I'm going to place these lentils as and when I pick out numbers with the help of Miss Siri. So let's begin. Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4.
I found something on the web about pick a number between 1 and 4. Check it out.
Hey Siri, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Random number between 1 and 4 is 4.
Okay, so we're playing with the 4th row. Pick a number between 1 and 6.
Random number between 1 and 6 is 4.
Okay, so you're playing with heartbeat, and I've placed my lentil seed there.
Random number between 1 and 4 is 1.
Okay, so the first row. Pick a number between 1 and 6.
It's 1.
Oh, so we're playing with the cream. Nice brow bone highlight. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
It's 3.
Pick a number between 1 and 6.
It's 4.
Family. Nice. Pick a number between 1 and 4.
4.
Pick a number between 1 and 6.
It's 6.
Woo! I was hoping we get dark and early, which is the matte black in this palette. And finally, pick a number between 1 and 4.
It's 2.
Pick a number between 1 and 6.
The answer is 1.
Wow, so I was just thinking we didn't have a good like transition shade, and I am so pumped with all the shades that I picked up. Alright, so as you can probably tell, I already have my face done, I have my brows done, and I have some bronzer. I wanted to leave the blush because I decide my blush based on the eye look that I create and my highlight as well. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to apply some Milani eyeshadow primer on my eyelids. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to start off with is my transition shade, which is Midwest. I'm going to take this on a blending brush and I'm going to pop this in my crease. I am so happy guys with all the shades that Siri has chosen for me, and I'm really pumped and excited because I haven't done a look using all these shades, and I have actually played a lot with this palette. If you haven't seen my video where I create 4 looks with this palette, I really suggest you check that out. And why I chose this palette is because I don't really have an eyeshadow palette which has so many shades and so many like range of shades. I have ordered like the ColourPop Disney collection eyeshadow palette, and I actually wanted to get like the PR set, and it sold out so fast, like so fast. I was on the site at 1-2. It was gonna go live at 1 and I was on the site at 1-2 and it was sold out. It was insane. I was able to get most of that collection. Maybe I didn't get like 2 lipsticks and the highlighters, but I wasn't really interested in the highlighters anyways. But yeah, I did get most of the Disney collection, and I'm really excited to play with those. I don't know when it's gonna ship and when I'm going to receive it, but I am really excited. I love Disney, and I will talk more about Disney in that dedicated video when I get a chance to, like, you know, really play with it and put up like a review for you guys. That's when I will like really talk in depth about my Disney love. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this shade Heartbeat, which is a nice like shimmery maroonish shade, and I'm gonna pop this right from my inner corner to like the mid of my lids. I'm actually gonna use this big mirror. It's awesome to do your makeup anywhere. I have talked about this before, but the shimmery shades in this palette are to die for. Like, I have used shimmery shades before. Like, I love my Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, which has its own share of really like pressed pigmented shimmery shadows. And you really have to use your finger to actually apply them because they don't go well on your eyelids with a brush. But the shadows in this palette, you can actually make them work using a brush, which is so amazing, right? And that's one of the amazing things that I like about this palette. And I did go past the mid of my eyelid, but that's okay because I'm going to use a much defined brush, and I'm going to use the shade Family to pack it right on my outer V. I really love the combination between this like magenta-ish pink and purple. So I am just starting off with like packing the shadow on my eyelids, and then I'm going to go in with like a blending brush, and I'm just going to blend both of these shades together, because if you see now, you can see a clear separation between both these shades, and that's not what we want. So first I'm going to like pack this shade on my eyelids and get the intensity that I want, because once I start blending it, I know I'm going to lose that intensity. Okay, then I'm also going to pull this shadow a little bit in my crease. I always like to define my crease with the shade that I'm using on my outer V. Okay, then I'm going to take a bare blending brush. This has absolutely nothing on it, and I'm just going to blend these two shades together. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just like hitting the point where both of these shades meet, because I want like a seamless transition between both these shades. Then I'm going to take this Real Techniques base shadow brush. I mean, break the rules, use whatever brush you want. And I'm going to take the shade Dark and Early, and I'm going to pop this right on the tip of my outer V to create more depth and definition. I'm just going to like slightly hit it because we are getting some darkness with that Family shade, but just to introduce a little bit of depth on the outsides, I'm going to use Dark and Early. And then again, taking that same blending brush, I'm just going to blend all of these shades together, especially Family and Dark and Early. Ooh. Ow, my hand is tired holding this palette in my hand. Okay, I'm happy with my lid. Next, I'm going to take the shade the Cream on another like fluffy brush, and I'm gonna hit my brow bone. I have mentioned this before when I did my 4 looks using one palette, that I absolutely love the shade Cream because it just gives you that subtle lift. You know, it's a nice white shade which gives you not only a highlight but also that lift on your brow bone. It's just really, really beautiful. Okay, then I'm going to take this shade Midwest again, and I'm going to hit my crease a little bit because I just want to bring a little like light above this darkness happening on the outer corner. I feel like Laugh Cry is the best shade to do this because it just gives like the slightest glow on a relatively darker eyeshadow on your eyes. I think I'm going to take the shade Laugh Cry and hit it slightly above this darkness happening here. You see? It makes it so beautiful, right? Like the purple just like melts into this slightly orangey pinky shade. Beautiful. Next, for my lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Heartbeat. I love the shade Heartbeat on the lower lash line because it's not as dark, but it has that shimmery effect which looks really, really beautiful on your lower lash line. Okay, then I'm going to take the shade Family on the same brush, and I'm going to take this right from the mid to like outer thirds of my eye. And lastly, for added darkness, I'm going to use the shade Dark and Early. This is going to be just on the outsides of your eye. You see that? A nice like ombre going from Heartbeat to Family to Dark and Early. Really pretty. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off my other eye, and then we're going to work on the eyeliner and mascara and all of that. Next for mascara, my all-time favorite mascara, L'Oreal Voluminous. A lot of people don't actually like that mascara, which I don't know why. Anyway, for my lower lash, oops, hit myself in the face. For my lower lashes, I'm going to use L'Oreal Telescopic. I like this mascara as well. I don't know if I love it yet, but I like this because it has a nice tiny brush. It's perfect for your lower lashes. I have worn this a few times and I like how this looks on my lower lashes. It's got these really tiny bristles. It helps separate those lower lashes really well and gives you like doll-like lashes if you like that. For blush, I'm using my Blush Me Cheeky palette from JCat Beauty. I tried a bunch of products from JCat Beauty, so if you haven't checked it, do check it out. So I'm going to use this like pearly pinky shade, and I've learned from my mistakes I have to be really careful with these blushes. I'm tapping as much as I can. And then for highlight, I'm going to use the highlight from JCat Beauty. Again, you know I loved this highlight. It gives you the most natural sheen ever. So I'm going to pop this right on the tops of my cheeks. I'm also going to take this right above my temple. And finally, for lipstick, what do I use today? I'm going to use my favorite lipstick of all time, Rose Femme from Milani. I might darken this up a little bit because we have like a glam look going on. And I'm just darkening this up a little bit using Milani's Sangria. I like it. So this is my final look, guys, that I created while playing palette bingo using the Emily Edit Wands palette. You guys know I love this palette. I love the shades, I love the formulas. This is my 6th look on video that I'm sharing with you, so you know how much I love this palette, right? Thank you, Siri, for helping me choose all the shades. Thank you so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope this was like a little bit different from the regular videos that I do. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, you guys know what to do. Leave a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to my channel for more videos, hit that notification bell to get notified every time I upload a video. I upload videos every Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And on that note, like I always like to say, take good care of yourselves, enjoy the weekend or whenever you're watching this video, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.